This episode of Chewing the Cud was filmed before the tragic death of Michelle Trachtenberg. Our thoughts are with everyone who has been impacted by this unexpected loss.
You're watching Chewing the Cud with Mike Benyon Rowe and Venn Smyth.
And I said there's a big difference between 9 inches and 9 centimetres, and I was not impressed at all. It's the last time I go to that B&Q. Oh, hello. You're watching Chewing the Cud, your light-hearted weekly look at the world through a slightly camp pair of opera glasses. I'm Mike Benyon Rowe, and with me today, who is back through their own free will, it's Venn Smyth. Hello.
It's true, it is my own free will.
Exactly. We've not bribed you or forced you or changed you up since last time.
Yeah, that's true. I can confirm.
Yes. So what have you got for us this week, Ben?
I'm bringing you a story about a well-loved LGBTQIA plus judge's new project, and then we're going to play a game.
Okay, image of Saw. And then Venn will be getting out his mighty instrument and giving it a play for us in Spotlight. But on screen now you can see our contact details. It's at The Cud TV on social media, and if you want to catch up on previous episodes, you can always binge us on YouTube. Just look for Chewing the Cud.
You can see the names of people who have reached out and touched our souls going along the bottom of the screen, but for now it's time for Mike in the Buzz.
When you were younger, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Ooh, I wanted to star in my own sitcom.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I was quite obsessed by Friends at that time. So like just thought I could make my own version of that.
Okay.
Other jobs. I mean, that was the main one.
I just want to be in a sitcom.
Just want to be in a sitcom, yeah.
Okay. This is a gentleman talking about called Tuko. Okay. Who's from Japan.
Okay.
Okay. And basically, for his entire life, he wanted to be something. Mm-hmm. So he's gone off and he's spent the money to become that thing, and created a way of sharing it with other people.
Okay.
So, yes, he grew up and he wanted to be a dog.
Right.
So he has spent $11,000 on becoming a dog.
Okay.
That's him.
That's him.
That's him.
Wow.
It's impressive, isn't it?
I mean, that is quite impressive.
Yeah. He's also opened a zoo for other people that also want to identify as other animals and act out their animal fantasies.
Interesting. Is this like a...
That's another person drinking a Coke.
Okay, I mean, I would say not as...
Not as expensive.
Yeah, a job. Or maybe it's just the drinking of the Coke. No, it's just slightly scary, actually.
It's slightly not quite right. It's
The eyes.
It's the dead eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's opened up his zoo called Toko Zoo. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
And it allows people to don life-felt dog costumes and basically live their life as a kid.
So you can go and try it out as well. So try before you buy.
Try before you buy.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Basically, it offers you private sessions, and it starts at £311. Dollars, sorry. It's in dollars.
Okay.
And it accommodates up to 3 people per booking. So you don't have to go on your own either.
Okay, so you could bring a little group of pals for a yellow pack. Yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
Sniff each other's bums.
If that's what you want to do, yeah.
That's what dogs do. And gay men.
They do indeed, and we're thankful for the people that do that. So yeah, I quite like the idea of being able to go out and try something new. I'm not a fan of going to do it in a zoo. It just feels a little bit, I'm going to be eaten by a tiger.
Yes. Well, but wait, are there actual real animals in the
No,
zoo?
there's
as well?
not. Okay, but it's just, that's what it's called, the thing. It's
In
a
general,
zoo.
you're a bit scared of that.
Just, yeah.
I mean, well, good for following his childhood dreams to fruition.
Exactly.
Would you be interested in dressing up as an animal? Have you experienced in this?
I have played with the ideas in previous incarnations of relationships.
Right.
Not quite for me. It's very hot in those suits. And I sweat a lot.
What were you, an armadillo?
Yes, yes, armadillo. Crunchy on the outside, smooth on the inside. That's a very niche reference. Anybody from the 80s and 90s, you'll be going, armadillos, yeah. Everybody else, what the f***? But moving on. One of my favourite people to bitch and whinge about and wish that they shut up. Elon Musk.
Yeah.
He's. I think he's getting in trouble for something. Right. Everybody else is going, it's really fascinating. Okay. But what's happened is he sent a car into space 7 years ago. Okay.
Yes. Vaguely remember this.
Yep. And they lost it for a while. Couldn't find it. Couldn't work out where it had gone.
Yeah.
They found it again.
Okay.
Which is quite nice.
Great.
It's currently heading towards Mars.
Okay.
There they go. So it's one of his.
This man is just going to kill us all, isn't he?
He is. He's not just littering the planet with his views. He's littering the world with his shit cars.
Yeah. God.
So it's currently like over here. So
Okay.
it's on its way to.
Love this.
To Mars.
Love this accurate map as well.
Accurate. That's there's actually a website that now tracks it, so they don't lose it again. Right. You can tell it's not Elon that's put it in because there's no money in this graphic whatsoever. This is just paint.
Yeah.
It's all circles. But yeah, it's currently playing Rocket Man. Okay, and Space Oddity on repeat.
Okay.
Okay, because why would you not?
Yeah.
The downside to this is that they've put a dummy in it that's listened to both those songs over 1 million times. Right. And also, this car is being able to play that music for 8 years. His cars can't go 200 miles without needing a charge. So how's that possible? Right.
Mr. Trick there, I think.
Yeah, I think he's definitely missed a trick because people are like saying, "Oh, it's really great that we've managed to find it and stuff." He thinks
Which people?
those people.
Yeah, okay, yes.
Right? Oh my God, Elon, you found your car. That's amazing. Yeah. You lost it because of all the people with genders. They think it eventually will crash into Mars. Right? But they're not sure when.
Cool.
Because he's not
Love
thought
that.
that far ahead. He's
Love
gone,
that for
let's
us.
fly something into there.
Yeah.
Right? But of course, Elon's trying to fly people to Mars. So what I'm kind of envisioning happening is that as the people land in Mars going, I've set foot on Mars, Elon's car comes and smacks into them and kills them all.
Yeah, divine intervention.
Exactly,
perhaps,
that'll teach you. And if you want to fling something into space and see if it works, why not share that with us? It's at the Cud TV on social media. And that brings us nicely to our story of the week. Now,
Dun, dun, dun.
do you have a side hustle?
Everything I do is a side hustle.
I am nothing but a side
I'm
hustle,
just
Mike.
full of side hustles. Yes, I've been side hustling all my life.
Okay. Do you have a fans that only certain people can view?
Oh,
website?
not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. No, I don't. I do not.
Okay. I'm planning on it, though?
Well, I don't know. You never know. I mean, if there's any money to be made in it, then
You've been speaking to a friend of the show, River, haven't you?
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
River's told me all the ins and outs, so to speak.
Yeah, knowing River, probably showing you as well. Anyway, this is about a gentleman who, on OnlyFans, has discovered a way of selling something from his person, that people are desperate to buy.
Right.
What do you think that could be?
Like something from his person of his from his body.
So something he
Your
produces.
hand gestures or
He produces this.
okay.
this
Well,
substance.
I mean, I'm gonna start with cum.
Okay. Not there.
Okay. Less. Let's say spit.
Okay. You're staying very fluidy.
Very fluidy?
It's
Oh.
actually farts.
Oh, okay.
Okay. He's selling
So less liquid, more gas.
more gas. £20,000 a year he's making selling his own farts.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, he was yeah. He's not an unattractive gentleman. Let's just put that way.
Gosh.
That's it. That's him selling the location of production. I believe the phrase
right,
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very good visuals.
Exactly. It's like everybody needs a button for a pillow. And that's him being completely natural, not pumped up at all. You know, just staring out the window.
God, quite proteiny farts, I'd imagine.
Rip your wallpaper off, wouldn't it? So yeah, he was on his OnlyFans, and someone asked him, and he went, "You know what? That's a bit weird." And he went, "We'll pay you." And he went, "Well, I don't care if it's weird now."
Yeah.
And I started advertising it and selling it, and he's now making £20,000 a year from just his farts,
Gosh.
which I thought was quite, Nice work if you can get it.
I mean, do you feel like he's kind of got the niche of that market now, or like, you know, could you start selling yours?
You see, I think it's partly about the package.
Right.
I don't think my farts will sell well as that.
Why not?
Huh?
Why not?
This person obviously goes to the gym once or twice on an occasion.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Every now and then.
I go once or twice a lifetime. Right? This is beer belly. It's well paid for. Right? I think that the aesthetic is part of why they're buying the farts.
Right.
I mean, I might try because I produce them on their own.
Do you know, yes,
You know?
giving them away for free. Correct?
Exactly. Does anybody want to buy my dog's farts? Because they stink.
Wow. I mean, you know, it is interesting what people will pay for.
Anyway, that's all from the buzz this week.
Thanks, Mike. I will never think of farts in the same way again. I'll now think ka-ching.
That only works if you sell them, though.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. But stay right there, as coming up after this short break, we get up to date with all the celebrity news in showbiz with Venn. Welcome back, and you're watching Chewing the Cud. This is the part of the show where we look into the sparkly side of the world of celebrity and media in the showbiz with Venn.
All right. Are you ready for some showbiz?
I am indeed.
Ready?
I'm
Gagging
ready,
for it.
Prepared, pre-lubed and everything.
Gosh, well done.
Yeah.
Makes a difference from last time.
That's just very gappy. Like.
Well, your lube is ready for Graham Norton to start with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you weren't expecting that, were you?
It's not what I was expecting, and I'm slightly concerned that I am actually pre-lubed now. Right.
Well, Graham Norton's got a new show coming up soon. It's an ITV reality series.
All right.
And this one is called The Neighbourhood. So the concept of this show,
There he is.
there's our Graham.
He's not aged that much.
No, he's, doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Are you a fan of Graham? Like Graham?
I don't love him. Mm-hmm. I used to. When I used to do like the So Graham Norton show on Channel 4 in the early noughties.
Classic.
And stuff. Loved that. I just think he's got a little bit samey.
Right.
Nothing's changed.
Well, maybe this is the thing to
Maybe
change.
it is. Maybe it is.
So the idea is a 12-part series which will feature real-life households living side by side.
Okay.
They engage in social activities and facing challenges designed to test their dynamics. So they'll be staying like in a neighborhood, I guess like a fake neighborhood that's been made for the show, and then they will win some sort of prize at the end. So Graham seems very excited by this. He says that he's always intrigued about what goes on behind closed doors. Dirty little man.
Voyeuristic.
And he's eager to see how these challenges will impact relationships. And he's hoping it's going to become a favourite amongst viewers. So there is a casting call currently for this, if you're interested.
Ah, okay. Two things to that. He wants it to become a favourite because he wants more money.
Yes.
And the casting call. That's exciting.
That is exciting. I mean, have you ever thought about doing a bit of reality TV other than Chewing the Cud?
I, a long time ago, applied for and got quite far in Big Brother.
Oh, wow, okay.
I had to drop out because of situations. But it was the year before Kinga.
That could have been you.
It could have been me on a lawn with a wine bottle shoved up.
And that's what you did for your audition tape, I heard. So.
No, it wasn't a wine bottle. It was a cask.
Well, I mean, you know.
You've got that image now, haven't you?
I do. Have
Yeah,
that image. Yes, gosh. Well, there are actually comparisons to Big Brother in this. So maybe it's time to get that cask out. And
Oh, I can do two casks now.
you've been in training.
Exactly. See me in a wine cellar, you're worried.
Would you be okay with like living alongside and doing challenges with neighbours?
Depends on the neighbours.
Yeah.
See, I've got some great neighbours. Right. They're in the 70s and 80s either side. Right. Both death as posts.
Okay.
So I can make as much noise as I want and do.
Disco ball.
This disco ball is trying to kill me. Keeps throwing itself at me. Much like nobody. Right, there we go. That's back on. So yeah, my neighbour's ancient and crumbly. Be nice and loud, right? But if there's ever a parcel, I'll get it delivered to one of my neighbours, and then a call from my neighbour saying, "I've got your parcel. Don't you worry. You let me know when you come home from work." It's brilliant.
Great.
I'm never
Ideal
moving.
neighbours. Well, maybe you should audition with these neighbours for the show. bring them in.
That'd be fun.
Well, you know, we look forward to seeing how it all turns out on the TV and maybe seeing you on that show. Never know.
12 episodes.
12 episodes.
It's a lot of time.
Bit much, yeah. It's a bit much
Yeah.
to have you in telly, isn't it?
Exactly. No one's that. Nobody wants that.
Okay, so number 2 on the showbiz. Did you ever watch Big Boys?
Finish the sentence, because that might change the answer.
The comedy series Big
No.
Boys, not whatever you've been watching.
No, I did watch the because it had the boy from
Channel
Derry
4.
Girls in it.
Yes.
With yeah,
Dylan Llewellyn. Llewellyn? I think that's how you say it.
that's all.
Yes, so Channel 4 comedy series.
Mm-hmm.
So there has been two series of it.
Yep.
We're now getting into the 3rd series. Did you enjoy it? Like, what you watched?
I quite enjoyed it because the overarching story is about a gay guy and a straight guy who are best friends.
Yeah.
And you don't see that enough on TV, right? It happens all the time in real life, but you don't see that portrayed on TV. It's always segregated into the gays and the straights and the
Yeah.
trans, and it's never the mixing,
Yeah.
which I quite liked.
It's a very sweet, like very funny, very sweet and kind of like heartfelt, like little TV show.
I cried a little bit,
Yeah, I did too.
especially the first season when the mum goes, it comes out to his mum and the mum walks off. I'm spoiling it, but it's been out for a year, so it's too late. She comes back and says, "Here's the box that your dad said, and we knew." And
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. Very funny, very sweet. Well, so the 3rd series is coming, and it's been given more critical praise, not just from you, but also from Russell T Davies as well.
Oh, okay.
So you know,
Russell
friend of the show, I imagine.
I wish. We do keep writing to his lawyers, asking him to remove the restraining order. But yeah.
So he has said it is a masterpiece as the final season comes out, and highlighting its blend of humour and emotional depth, as we were just discussing there. The Guardian lauded it as beautiful and heartbreaking, emphasising its significant impact on modern British comedy. So Jack Rook is the creator of the show, and has like expressed lots of sort of gratitude for this positive reception. But yeah, I think, you know, it's another great show, which is another great example of LGBTQ plus representation in media. I guess, well, Russell's Queer as Folk obviously being one of the first shows I ever remember that kind of depicted queer life.
Graphic queer life.
Graphic queer
Yes,
life.
It wasn't porn.
Yeah. Still remember it very well to this day.
Yeah.
What other shows would you say have kind of helped in this representation?
So, especially from Russell T, Doctor Who,
Yeah, absolutely.
right?
Whereas, there we go. Got a Dalek behind you.
Got and a TARDIS behind you.
Oh, lovely.
There's a theme. I'm a Whovian, we know, right? Doctor Who, he did that cucumber.
Yes, cucumber, tofu, banana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember them all. But that was brilliantly done as well. That one with Ollie Alexander in it, where he died.
Oh, It's a Sin as well.
It's a Sin.
Yes. Yeah.
Another beautifully well done.
Yeah, beautiful. But yeah, like Room for More. I think also, like this show, you're saying, it's nice to see like a straight and gay character, their friendship. It also discusses mental health quite a bit as well. So like, yeah, there's not just one queer story, right? There's lots. We're very multifaceted.
It's almost like we're a community of individuals.
I know.
Rather than just one
That
person.
have just been shoved together.
Yes.
Yes, well, so looking forward to
Season
Series
3.
3.
Yeah.
Season 3. Okay, are you ready for your final?
I am braced. The lube has dried out, though.
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that, but maybe this will get you wet if you were a fan of the show in the 90s. Okay, so I'm going to try and make you try and guess what the show is by my description of when I was watching it. So I think it was after I'd had my tea.
Biker Grove.
Not Biker Grove, but I think maybe the same channel. And it was so right about 7 o'clock in the evening. I think it'd come on. I think maybe every weekday night. It was an American show.
So that disco ball has gone again.
Disco ball.
I don't know where it's gone now. We're out of disco ball. Sorry, peeps. So 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
on a weekday.
Yeah. American. High school.
Saved by the Bell? That was the Saturday morning that was on.
More sexy and murderous.
More sexy and murderous. 90210.
There was like a really good guitar theme and like theme tune. It was like no.
Professional musician, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't write the theme tune. Vampires.
Ah, right. Now Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Buffy the Vampire
So you said
Slayer.
vampires and...
Yeah, I mean, that was good.
If you'd have gone grr arg, I got it straight away.
Arg.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So Michelle Gellar.
There we are there, Sarah. Were you a fan of Buffy?
Loved it.
Okay.
Loved it all the way through. And Angel,
And Angel.
even the spin-off with Angel, it was awful. I loved watching that.
Yeah, it was awful, but also great. Well, there's been chat about it maybe having a reboot. That is what
We have talked about it maybe rebooting before.
Well, it seems like this is actually kind of moving forward a little bit more because Sarah herself there, she has confirmed the development of a Buffy the Vampire Slayer reboot more than 2 decades after the original series.
Nice.
So it could be that it's more of like she's there as a bit of a mentor. And like
Okay.
there's a new Slayer kind of coming in. So
Well, she killed them all off in the last one.
yeah, well, yeah. There's none left. I guess she has to find some new Slayers.
Well,
What do you
maybe
feel?
if it's a reboot, they're not the start of the story, aren't they? They're not starting from the end.
Oh, is that what reboot? Yeah. Okay, so it's a reboot as opposed to
It's not a sequel.
sequel.
Yeah. Okay, I can live with that then.
Okay, yeah, fine. Well, I wonder if there'll be any of the other original cast in it then. Maybe not.
Well, there probably won't be any of the vampires in it because they've all aged.
All, yeah. Problematic.
And vampires don't age. And it's like going, oh, look, these people have aged 20 years. How has that happened?
I would love to see Spike again on my screen.
You think?
Yes.
Were you a Spike fan by any chance?
Absolute.
Yeah.
Love Spike.
Yeah, Angel. I liked the burly.
No, it's Spike for me. Sort of bad boy energy with that
Drusilla.
bleach blonde.
Well, when she went to university, and then they had the army cadets. Do you remember that when they had the army people and the muscly boys in the military
No,
uniforms?
it feels like I should have remembered that episode.
Oh, it was a story arc.
If we get a reboot, we can relive all these great moments. All right, well, that is all from the showbiz this week.
Well, thanks for that, Ven. Always nice to know that something is actually coming back when we say it is.
You are very welcome. But don't go anywhere, as coming up, we have a game for you to play along with in our game of the week.
Welcome back to Chewing the Cud with me, Mike Benyon-Rowe, and Ven Smith. Now, it's that part of the show where we play a game, and this one is for the man who is trying not to prove to us that he's really Scottish. It's Ven, so off you pop.
Try not to do that again.
Game of the week.
So, Ven has got an array of cards in front of him as we play Myth or No Myth. Are you ready, Ven?
Okay, question 1. Warts can be inherited.
So, they're not hereditary in the genetic sense, but because they're a subcutaneous thing that can be passed by touch and stuff, so no.
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 Well, that is correct because it is a myth. That is a myth. You spotted that myth, wasn't
And a toad is you can't get warts from a toad.
it? No, as much as you try and snog them.
As much as you try and what, sorry?
Snog them.
Okay. They don't
Or is
actually
that
turn
frog
into
just supposed to
princes. Well, toads, certain toads, if you lick, they're hallucinogenic.
Huh.
Not in this country. Don't lick toads, people. Just don't.
That's my Saturday night plan sorted.
Okay.
Um,
What's the next one?
another one on the same card.
On the same one, yeah.
Okay. Well, speaking of licking, all your taste buds are on your tongue.
No, because I can still always taste it.
That is correct.
You see? You thought I was just being filthy. No.
Yeah, that's a myth. Where else are your taste buds then?
I just told you. It'd be
Anywhere else?
in my armpits.
Is that true?
I don't know. Where else are they?
I don't know. Ears?
You don't know, do you?
Don't know.
No, okay.
I don't have the facts. I only have what was written on that card.
Should we get the next question up
Yes.
before I go any further?
Where would you like to
I would like a left top, please.
A left top. A lefty top.
A left top.
Okay. Great. Okay. Number 1. AIDS was created by the CIA as a biological weapon. Is this a myth or not?
Donald Trump been writing these cards? That is a myth.
It is indeed a myth, yes. As much as some people would like to
Yeah.
think otherwise, perhaps. Rubbing butter onto a burn helps minimise the damage.
This is going to be one of those things that turned out to be true, but it shouldn't have been. So it's going to say true.
You're going to say true?
Yeah.
It is not true. It is a myth.
Okay.
Don't go rubbing butter.
Because you'll just get a delicious tasting burn. And the last thing you want to do is make your skin, after you've cooked it, delicious.
Do you want to nibble that burn?
Nom, nom, nom.
Burns, well, docking leaves. That's what we would use for stinging nettles. Back
Yeah,
in
that's
countryside.
just because dock leaves are alkaline and nettle poison is acid, so it just neutralises that. But that only really works if you get the sting out as well.
Well, there we go. Educational.
Exactly. Cool. Shall I have a middle bottom, please?
A middle bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Right. Panama hats actually originated in Ecuador.
That's true.
That is true. Do you own one?
I knew that one. I do not wear hats. I am one of those people that you put a hat on, it always looks weird. I've got a weird shaped face.
Right. Nothing to do with the head shape.
No, it's my face. It's not the head shape that's weird. It's my face shape. When you put a hat on here, it just looks a bit strange.
Let's see.
What about you? What about you? I can see you wearing a fedora.
I did go for a phase in my 20s of wearing hats quite a lot.
Like Jamiroquai hats.
Yeah, like massive, yeah. I lived in a haberdashery. Wait, is that... Do they make hats? Haberdasheries?
No, milliner.
Milliner. What do haberdasheries do?
They have like the little buttons and zips and
Oh, right.
little bits and things. The finishings.
There you go. See, I was,
One of my
living, I
favourite
was
words.
living in the wrong shop.
I like the word haberdashery. It's one of my favourite words.
Haberdashery.
It sounds like it could be rude. Weird. Up to haberdashery.
Well, haberdashery.
I did take it up with the haberdasher. She said no. Shall we get the next question then?
From haberdasheries to blinds. Venetian blinds actually originated in Japan.
Yes, that's true.
That is true.
I'm good at this. I'm good today, mate.
Have you been to Japan?
I've not. Japan is on my bucket list.
Okay.
I want to go in May when the blossoms are happening.
Oh, yeah.
So I get to walk through the cherry blossoms.
Beautiful, very romantic, I imagine.
I don't want to go if it's romantic.
Okay, just go
Got me
first.
on my own going, well, this is romantic. But one of my friends there, I said, well, there's a part of England where you can go and live in the cherry blossom fields. And they've got like lots of cherry trees and you can walk around. And it's like being in Japan. I go, where is it? Oh, it's down south towards Cornwall. Not like Japan then, is it?
No, quite different.
It's very different to Japan.
But you could get a nice scone afterwards.
Do you know how you're supposed to work out whether you pronounce it scone or scone?
No.
It's scone until you've eaten it. And then it's scone. I'll have a side, please.
Great, yes. Okay, any side in particular?
I don't mind the side, it doesn't matter.
Right, here we go. It's a side from the top. Right, footwear company Nike. Nike?
I say Nike.
Nike will give you a free pair of trainers if you send them your old worn out pair.
No.
No, you've tried, have you?
No, that just doesn't make sense because they charge a fortune for the shoes. Right? I mean, get them off Wish for a fiver. Don't get them off Wish for a fiver. And it just doesn't make sense as a business model. No.
Yes, they would quickly run out.
No money left.
Yeah, it is indeed a myth, I'm afraid. Next one is also shoe related. Doc Marten shoes were invented by a doctor in the German army in World War II named Klaus Martens.
I feel that's true.
I feel it's true.
I feel it because it feels like the right thing to be true. I'm going to say true.
Well, your feelings are correct. It is indeed true. Do you own any Doc Martens?
I used to wear Doc Martens a lot as a teenager because it was the 90s. And then they started coming out with all the great, wonderful, colourful ones. And because it was the 90s and Section 28 was a thing, I couldn't wear any of the fun, colourful ones. So I kind of fallen out with them because of that. trauma. They relate to
Quite a
trauma.
sad story there, actually.
It's a sort of story. I'm assuming you own a couple of pairs.
I don't actually. I do own a variety of boots, but not Doc Marten ones.
Okay.
Can't afford them. Open to sponsorship though.
Venn Smith, sponsored by Doc Marten Shoes.
Would you like another?
I would. I'd like a middle top, please.
Okay. Let's go with this one here. The Great Wall of China is the only man-made object that is visible from the moon. We've heard this before, but is it true or a myth?
It's not true.
Not true. It is not true. That is a myth, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I see lots of shit from the moon.
There is more computing power in a Sony PlayStation than there was in the NASA computer at the time of the first moon landing.
How are we measuring power?
In watts. I don't know.
Okay. Nice try. There is more processing power in a PlayStation than the computers going to the moon, so I'm going to say yes.
That is true.
Ah.
Very good.
Because
Very knowledgeable.
when you say power, it depends on lots of different things. So actual physical ability to do things, the NASA computers wins, but actual processing speed.
There you go. Great. Seems like you've thought about this before.
It's about geeky things really, because it was always the thing about the scientific calculators you had at school had more computing power than they had to send people to the moon, because a lot of it was done manually. It's pencils and that sort of stuff. All exciting.
Very exciting.
Can I have the second one from the third one on the right, please? At the top.
The second one from the third one on the right.
At the top.
Second one from the third one on the right. Do you mean the fifth one?
I was just seeing if you'd go along with it or say, no, you're just having this one.
St. Vitus is the patron saint of dancers.
True.
You came in quite strong there.
Feeling very strong.
I'm afraid it's actually a myth. Sorry. This game
Anyway,
is
that's
over.
enough for now. Enough for now, we're done. Coming up after this short break, we're going to get ready to be entertained with Venn in Spotlight. Welcome back, and you're still watching Mike and Venn in Chewing the Cud. Now, we've sent him off to our special performance area as Venn gives us a take of his musical instrument in Spotlight with Burn Me.
It's only me in this room, sleep and fear, dust I consume. So I wait for the rain to wash me away. Oh, I'll wait for the rain, but it never, ever comes. Desire I've locked in my bones. Sorrow, I've made it my home. Funny to forget where I'm from. Strange to realize you're gone. So burn, 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 burn me, so I can run, run, run free. A picture I see of myself. All these notes I kept on a shelf. Oh, when I was young, I was soaring high. Oh, but when did I become scared of the sun? Desire I've locked in my bones. Sorrow, I've made it my home. Funny to forget where I'm from. Strange to realize you're gone. So burn, 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 burn me, so I can run. So burn, 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 burn me, so I can run, run, run free. So burn, 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 burn me, so I can run, run, run free. It's only me in this room, sleep and fear, dust I consume. So I'll wait for the rain to wash me away. Oh, I'll wait for the rain, but it never, ever comes.
Wow, such a powerful song. I mean, what's the main message there?
Well, this is a song that I wrote a while ago, and it was it's really about like those moments where you lose confidence in yourself and realizing that you need to kind of knock down some walls or burn down some walls, as the song goes, to kind of get yourself back to where you need to be. And so, yeah, it's a little bit about just that process of kind of realizing, like, do you know what? Nobody's coming to save you. You got to do it yourself sometimes.
Yeah, I get that. That's a beautiful song.
Thank you very much.
So you're going to get another one out for us now. I believe this one's called Sober.
Trying to get home, feeling alone. I don't know where I have been, and the road is so long. To begin, you must forgive. Our tongues get tied inside our lives, but can we do this sober? Feel the things we're meant to feel. The party isn't over. Can we let the music heal? Oh, I can't stop at night. I'm falling for the lights. Give it one more try. And can we do this sober? Feel the things we're meant to feel. Scared to say, strip away. I don't know what will be left. All these fears, all these years, we didn't even catch a breath. Can you feel this high? Is this real, real life? And can we do this sober? Feel the things we're meant to feel. The party isn't over. Can we let the music heal? Oh, I can't stop that night. I'm falling for the light. Give it one more try. And can we do this sober? Feel the things we're meant to feel. Oh. Sober, feel the things we're meant to feel. Over, and can we let the music heal? Oh, I can't stop at night. I'm falling for the lights. Give it one more try. Oh, sober, feel the things we're meant to feel. And can we do this sober? Feel the things we're meant to feel.
That was very high energy. I loved it. So I have a sneaking suspicion I can guess what that's about, but what is it about?
Yes, well, there might be some clues in the title. Do you know, it was actually, I wrote it when I was dating this guy, and it was literally a question that I was kind of starting to ask, was like, I don't know if we can actually do this relationship sober. So like, I kind of started from that point, but then realized that a lot of like queer life is also based around being out and being in the pubs and being in the clubs. And I wondered, just where is that line of like, can we kind of just be ourselves without having to be out having the most amazing time ever? And can we just kind of live our lives sober in like in all the kind of ways, really, like just really like as a bit of a metaphor for like just being ourselves. And it started off as a very like acoustic guitar soul-searching song, and then in the studio I was like, actually no, I want it to be like a song that I'll dance to when I'm playing it and performing it, to kind of get that the contrast, I guess, between the meaning and the performance. Yeah,
perfect. That's perfect. Thank you, Ben, and thank you for watching. Don't forget, you can always find us on social media. We're at The Cud TV, and of course on YouTube you can binge us. Just look for Chewing the Cud. Now, to play us out, Ben is going to give us another one of his bangers. What's the next one called, Ben?
This one is called Jumper.
Jumper. Okay, well, take it away, Ben.
Sometimes I don't know what I mean. Sometimes it's hard to be seen. Sometimes I don't know what I deserve. So I swerve, I swerve, I swerve. But I'll say this quietly, so don't get scared. I wanna wear your jumper. I wanna play songs with you all night long. I wanna tell you everything. I wanna be your person. Am I the singer? Am I the song? I sing off like